Hi everyone, and welcome to Ask the Coach Show, episode 22. I'm Jeff Plum, and with me is Alois Rosario. Welcome, Alois.
Thanks, Jeff. Morning to everyone.
Indeed, and a lovely morning in Melbourne. It's going to be a fine day.
Yeah, always beautiful in Melbourne.
Great. Okay, so we're going to get straight into the questions. First up, we're going to ask the PingSkills question of the day. So today we want to know, what is your favourite table tennis brand? Interesting question, Alois. Hopefully we'll get a lot of discussion on this one.
Yes. Everyone seems to have their favourites, and everyone seems to have an opinion on different brands. So let's see what comes up trumps. So
indeed. Okay, so leave a comment, and if you haven't done, visit pingskills.com and sign up for our free newsletter. We send out information often weekly, so hopefully that will help you a lot. So sign up at pingskills.com for your free newsletter. Now, the first question of the day from a person is from Paul, and Paul says, I try to make a forehand topspin, but I hit the edge of the paddle or miss the ball completely. I saw your forehand topspin clip, and I try to hit well, but the same result. I missed the ball or I hit the edge. I thought that the angle is too low, and I opened up, but then the shot goes out. Can you help Paul, Alois?
Yeah, that's a good one, Paul. So we often see players hitting the edge of their racket. So a couple of things can be happening. One is you can be just a little bit late on your stroke. So instead of meeting the ball there, you've come up a little bit later and you're hitting the ball. But probably the more common one is that you do have your angle too much forward, and so if that's the ball coming at you, okay, that's what the ball's seeing. So it's seeing a very little amount of rubber, and it's seeing a lot of edge. So it's more likely that it's going to hit the edge. So what you've thought about is right. So opening up that angle is good, but then you still need to make sure you're brushing the ball on contact. So you need to come forward, but then still brush the ball when you're contacting the ball. If you just open it up and lift that way, okay, then the ball is going to go out. So come forward and brush through the ball as you're contacting the ball, and that will get you a good amount of spin. So then the ball's going to dip onto the table, and you're also showing the full face to the ball. So yeah, give that a try. See how you go.
All right, excellent. Hopefully that helps you out, Paul. Let us know how it goes. Now we have a question from Bevan, and Bevan says, I noticed on your pendulum serves that you hit the ball quite close to your body. Is this a personal thing, or do you gain more control and spin by doing this?
Yeah, so it's probably, it is better to hit the ball from closer to you. You do get better control when the ball's in closer to your body. Out there, you're losing control of your hand and your wrist. Also, you can get a better action in here with your wrist. So that's why we try to get that ball a little bit closer into you on the contact with the pendulum serve. Yeah, so out there, lose control. In here, much better control of what you're doing as well. In the past, you used to also get the advantage of being able to hide the ball when it was closer to you, but now you're not allowed to do that, of course. So you have to make sure that it's not that close to you that you're shielding contact. So make sure that the contact's still visible to your opponent.
Okay, good advice there. Yeah, and if you watch all the top players when they do the pendulum serve, you'll see also that they hit the ball close to them. And like Alois said, that just gives you more control with your wrist and more options with your wrist. Okay, thanks for the question, Bevan. The next question is from Ken, and Ken says, the rubber has started peeling away from the blade at the top of the bat. Since the rubber is only a few months old and it is pricey, I'd prefer not to rip the rubber off and replace it with new rubber. Can I do a local re-glue?
Yeah, you certainly can. So probably the best thing to do is, so yeah, what he's talking about there is that the rubber can start to peel away. So from between the sponge and the wood can start to peel away, and that happens reasonably regularly because the glue isn't designed to really stick that on permanently. So if that does start to come off, I find the easiest way though is to take the whole rubber off and then re-glue it. If you try to just sneak a bit of glue in under the rubber, you're going to often end up with a line across your bat where you've re-glued and haven't re-glued, and there'll be a little bit of a line in there. So it's just easier to take the whole rubber off. It doesn't take much extra glue, and it's probably less fiddly. Put some glue on the back of the rubber, put some glue on the wood, let it dry, and then stick it back down again. And we do have a simple tutorial on re-gluing rubber or gluing rubber onto the bat that we'll link to in this video as well.
Yes, good point. So that tutorial shows you how to even cut out a new rubber, but the same principles apply with an old rubber. You just have to glue it and then just make sure you line it up so that it fits back on the bat. So yeah, take a look at that link when we put it up, Ken, and yeah, give us. Okay, so the next question is from Singer Raju, and the question is, oh, hold on, I've just lost the question.
Yeah, you're fading in and out on my feed here, Jeff. I'm not sure what's happening.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, so the question is from Singer Raju, and the question is, while playing the backhand topspin against both chop and topspin, which part of my hand should be locked? Is it the elbow or the shoulder? I'm getting a lot of pain in my shoulder while playing the backhand topspin against chop continuously.
Okay, so the answer is that nothing should be locked. As soon as you think about locking anything like your shoulder or your elbow or your wrist, you're tightening it up and you're tensing it, and you're using muscles that you shouldn't be using. So think about it being more relaxed and just getting a nice free-flowing action into that backhand topspin. So don't lock this, keep it relaxed. So in there we've got a good ball and socket joint, okay, that needs to always move nice and fluidly in there. If you tighten the muscles around it, then that doesn't work, and then your whole body starts to sway all over the place. So keep that nice and relaxed, and then that joint is going to work well, and your stroke is going to be nice and fluid. And then the same thing with your elbow, same thing with your wrist. Keep it nice and relaxed. Now you don't need to force your wrist through. Okay, just keep it relaxed and let it flow through with the rest of your arm action as well. So yep, and that's the way to one, get a nice fluid stroke, but also make sure that there isn't too much tension on your body, and then you sort of cause more damage to your body as well the more you play. So you know that pain that you're feeling is probably just muscles working against each other that are working too hard. So yep, keep it nice and relaxed.
Good answer, Alois. And if you are getting a lot of pain, probably the best thing, I guess, is just go see the doctor or the physio. Alois and I aren't doctors or physio, so yeah, you shouldn't be getting a lot of pain while you're playing your strokes. But yeah, try relaxing those muscles, not locking up, and see if that helps you out. Thanks for the question. Well, there you go. So that wraps up another show. Thanks again for watching. Thank you, Alois, and we will see you next time.
Yep. See you next time, guys, and have a good day, PingSkillers. Hope you have lots